Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I just wanted to hop on here and do my makeup on camera and kind of talk about everything that's been going on. Not that I really think my opinion is valuable or needs to be said, but I guess if I'm going to have a YouTube channel and continue to make videos during this time, I kind of need to talk about what's going on. So it's not going to be like a heavy video or anything. It's more just get ready with me. We have been working from home every day for 3 weeks. This is the Thursday of our third week from work from home, and we're expected to work from home until at least May 1st. So kind of in this for the long haul. I know something that I've really been doing is kind of giving my face a break from makeup, but also doing my makeup on certain days, just days whenever I feel like I want to be more put together, days when I know I'm not going to work out, so I can kind of wear my makeup longer. Today we actually have a video call, so I definitely wanted to put on my makeup for that. We just started doing video calls this week, and I think we're going to be doing them twice a week from here on forward. I was going to kind of give my thoughts on this in a vlog and just kind of vlog my daily life, but I started doing that during the second week and realized that was absolutely dreadfully boring. And I don't know, I feel like YouTube is, in social media right now, is just so negative, and YouTube is usually a place I go to kind of escape the day-to-day and just, you know, watch fun makeup videos or clothing hauls. Like, that's why I love YouTube. And obviously with everything that's been happening in the world right now, it's just not like that. So I don't want to make my channel like this dark, heavy place, but I don't want to be ignorant of what's going on or make it seem like I'm making light of the situation. So yeah, so I'm just going to do my makeup today. I am going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I don't love this foundation, especially for the price. I don't think it's super full coverage, and I think it gets a little bit cakey on me and really breaks up around my nose. If you watched my wear test, I did mention that. I was pretty harsh on this foundation during that wear test, and I like it a little bit more than I did in that video. It's just not like the greatest foundation for $42. I think this is a really great opportunity to use a lot of products you don't like, but I am going to go in with my favorite concealer, the Born This Way concealer from Too Faced. This is just a little bit thinner than Shape Tape, provides really great coverage, and I think it matches my skin really nicely. I wear the shade Rose. I lied, I wear the shade Snow. I just want to say that, first of all, I really empathize and feel sorry for everyone that this is like really directly impacting. Like, if you have COVID-19 or someone in your family has COVID-19, or you're a healthcare worker working on the front lines, like bravely fighting this disease, I just can't even imagine how much anxiety that is and how much uncertainty those people are dealing with. And you know, all the additional restrictions with social distancing, like if you have COVID-19 and you're isolated from your family, that's just crazy and so unprecedented. I don't think anyone imagined this year would turn out quite like this. I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Fit Me powder. I think I originally told you guys I really like this powder, but I find it not oil controlling enough for me. My skin does get very oily, but it is a really nice blurring powder. I love how it looks when it first goes on. But yeah, I just can't even imagine being on the front lines during this, like living in New York City. It's also crazy. I don't think it's really impacted Pittsburgh as much as people thought, but we're still not at the peak really, so who knows, anything could happen. Everything changes so rapidly. So obviously our first priority is flattening the curve right now. For how long it's feasible to flatten the curve, no one really knows. Dr. Anthony Fauci said, you know, the models are only as good as the data that we have, and with China's manipulation of a lot of the data, we don't really know. I mean, they're estimating between 100,000 and 240,000 deaths right now, but that could all change. I also feel really badly for anyone that is negatively impacted by this economically. I have powder all over my leggings. This is not okay. Obviously, this is also a huge economic catastrophe, and I feel lucky that I can work from home. I work for a bank, so we're not going out of business, but I have friends that work in retail, in corporate retail positions, and their salaries have been cut, and there's a lot of uncertainty with their jobs. And you know, yes, that's not like facing this virus on the front lines, but it's also a huge deal. I mean, if you can't pay your rent and you can't put a roof over your head, you're still at a Maslow's level 1 need. Like, that's still very much a threat to your livelihood if you don't have enough money for rent, food, etc. So that's a huge deal, and I empathize with anyone that's going through that. I'm just using my Tarte Amazonian Clay blush. I don't love this blush. I got it in a free sample from Sephora, and it just pulls a little bit too cool on my skin. It's in the shade Party. I think I should have said it more like Partay. I feel like this is just really not blended that well. But yeah, it's just, the whole situation sucks. I mean, it sucks if you're in high school or college and, you know, your prom is canceled, your spring sports are canceled. Like, that all just sucks. And I think it's totally valid to be upset about that. Again, it's not life-threatening, but it's something to be upset about. And everyone that's already been through college and high school or has already gotten married has really no right to say to anyone else that their feelings don't matter. But that's enough ranting about the situation. I just want to say that I'm praying for everyone that's on the front lines fighting this, and just really hoping that we can flatten the curve enough to make an impact and not do too much devastation to our economy.
Every time I'm going out, the same things keep happening.
I just also feel like everyone on YouTube has just been really rude and like judgmental of other people. Hopefully this crisis can bring us together as Americans and make us more united and less divided. But I don't think that's the case, because there's still so many people politicizing it. There's still, you know, people using emergency rooms for the wrong reasons, people not being grateful to doctors and nurses. So I don't know what's going to happen. I've just been trying to take this all one day at a time and just stay busy. I've honestly never worked out so much. I've been working out like 6 days a week. I've been doing a ton of skincare. I've been working on my book. The only thing that's really affected me from this is one of my trips to Myrtle Beach got canceled, which is really no big deal because I can obviously go there like in August or something, or next year. So that's really the biggest thing that's happened to me during all of this. It's just tough times because, you know, you can't even like go out for a Starbucks to make your day better. My eyebrows are just way too dramatic right now. I'm gonna go in with an e.l.f. eyeliner. If you guys haven't used these, you really need to check this out. This is the most quality eyeliner for such a low price.
New boy, same tricks. Coming close to me now, trying to be smooth, so here we go.
Even before this whole thing happened, it really seemed like there was not a lot of eyeshadow palettes released this year. Like, I'm kind of in the market for a new palette, but I don't know if there's anything that I necessarily want. Going in with my MAC mascara. Something that really worries me about this situation from a finance professional's perspective is the markets have been doing so bad that I honestly think if it keeps up, we could potentially go into something like the Great Depression. And when there's 6 million people out of work, that is a tremendously big deal. Unfortunately, if we don't have an economy, we don't have a healthcare system, so that's a whole other argument. But it is really important to be actively estimating the economic impact of this as well as the human life aspect of it. Obviously, no one's suggesting that, to estimate the economic impact of it takes precedence over the human life aspect, but I think we just really need to work together as a country to come up with the answers to these questions, because the questions are really unanswerable and all we're just getting is politics and people being angry and just accusing each other of these really mean things. So I would never do my makeup this dramatic for work, just have you guys know. Let me know how you guys are doing. Are you staying healthy? Are you able to work from home? Do you still have a job? We're gonna go in with lips. Just please let me know how you guys are doing. And that is the final look. I just used some Burt's Bees lip balm. It's really refreshing and minty. I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me today. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. Please let me know what you're doing to keep yourselves busy. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Here we go.